All right, so tell me a little bit about your family history. You say that came over at a young age with your family, little brother. Give me a little insight of how that happened, how that came about.
Well, I don't really remember, like the year my mom and them came, but I know I was 2 years old. My brother wasn't born yet. So we got here. We actually landed on the west side, and it was pretty tough from what I hear. My mom and them, because coming here, no papers, no way of getting around, and she said my dad would walk everywhere to get us what we needed.
Yeah, of course.
Because we had our family, but nobody was willing to take that risk because they didn't know what was going on, the surrounding.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, she said my dad would walk everywhere to go buy diapers and stuff for me, clothes.
So the basics that you guys needed.
Yeah.
So how did you end up over here on this side of the country?
What you mean
Because you said you landed on the west coast, right?
No, I landed on the west side of Athens.
Oh, the west side.
My bad. Yeah, the west side of Athens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your really earliest memory of Athens? Because you said you were pretty young, so you don't really remember some of the basics of what happened.
I don't really have a lot of memories, man. Like when I was real young, I got pictures, and it's really everything. The only thing that because when I was young, man, shit, I don't really know much, but just in the pictures, everything looked like gas was real cheap. I got a picture where gas was I think it was like 86 cents in the background, like 86 cents a gallon.
Wow.
It's just so you can just imagine how cheap things were, but at the same time they were expensive.
Yeah, because
it's just everything. Where people were earning. So, but I don't know. I can't remember much. I wouldn't know what to tell you.
I remember us having an interesting conversation about the whole 106 OLF thing, about how, back in the day when you guys officially started this movement, this this sort of a family is, in the sense, is that you couldn't picture what it is now, because you got the younger generation coming up looking up to you guys, basically.
It's crazy because it is crazy. Now that I sit back and think about it, I'm like, man, like it's gotten so big locally, and even like on surrounding counties from around here, like it's people know 106 OLF, and it's like I tell myself, man, imagine where our name could be if I was to sign, or if I'm actually getting noticed, by my hard work, by somebody that can put me up there. Imagine what I could do, if I did this here, and it just was messing around. It was playing around. It was never supposed to be something so big, like it's getting.
But you didn't plan it to be.
Yeah, I didn't plan it. Exactly. I didn't plan it to be what it is. Exactly. BSing around, and now it's like everybody knows it. To the young generation, especially now, like the young generation, they always hitting me up, and I try to reply back to as many people as I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show the love that they're showing me. It's just awesome though. It's a great feeling, because like I said, it ain't like. We didn't work for it. We didn't work like, oh, we gonna work to put our name on like that. I guess it just comes with the respect,
Or just being
just being who you are, true to yourself,
absolutely.
And people will recognize you,
Yeah. Do you remember I guess you could say the original members, quote unquote original members, came about? Do you know anything? You have any memories about that?
Well, I know back then, man, like when I first moved out here, I was just starting, I think it had to be middle school. To clarify, I was moving from Country Corners, and then before Country Corners, I had stayed in Pinewood. So, but the Pinewood here. And then from Country Corners, my parents moved over here to Danielsville, which, we moved to Willow Springs is the neighborhood. Danielsville Road consists of the whole, Willow Springs, Norwood, the whole highway, which is Highway 106. So that's why we're like, we stay on 106.
Yeah.
And yeah, we stayed out here, and I started running with a couple other cats that, you know, showed me love as soon as I got here. You know, I can't talk bad about any of them. You know, they kept it real with me, and they showed me around, they showed me the ropes. One of the names is like Eddie, you know, Cheeto's brother. Eric, their older brother. You know, boy named Jordan, Jamal, KB. What can I say?
So in essence, it wasn't just Latinos.
It was a mixture. You know, it was Latinos and African Americans. You know, it's like, I mean, we didn't see the color thing. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, if you were white, Japanese, whatever you wanted, as long as you showed love and, you know, you were cool. Because I mean, it really was, you know, just the unity in the hood. You know, because it's all we had. Mm-hmm. You know, we didn't have no cars to go nowhere else. You know, I mean, we were here. I mean, that's all we had. So the cars we were dealt with, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna sit at home and not try to be cool with anybody else, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think you ever feel like, you know, especially with the guys you hang around with now, do you feel like you may give off the impression that it's just, you know, Latinos that you hang around? You feel like you might give off that impression, or you feel like, you know?
Well, nah, I don't think so, because, you know, for one, especially now with the crew that I'm with, you know, everybody that's around me now. I mean, we got a couple people who aren't Latino, you know, and I really don't care what race you are, you know, as long as you're genuinely, you're true to yourself, you show respect, you get the respect back. You know, don't try to be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
Having character, everybody plays their role, and you know, everybody sees the role you play, who you are, course, you know. As long as you're not trying to be who you're not, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. So I'm interested. Take me to the moment where you decided to actually make music. Not necessarily take it seriously, but it just be like, okay, let's make a song. Let's create something.
Man, that moment, I can't really tell you like the moment, but I know it came from one of my boys, Sicko, OLF Sicko, my boy Zay, and my boy Kiko. You know, free Kiko. He in the slam right now, but free my boy. They made a track together, and you know, it wasn't the best quality. You know, it was, you talking about you and we in a damn closet. You know, I think we had a Walmart mic on, one of the little skinny mics. I think we had a sock over that thing to make it put like a filter. You know what I'm saying? So we had that, and we had a laptop. So I think when they made that one, I don't know if Sicko was using his sister's Mac, because she had just got a Mac. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was that one or Sicko's old Windows. If it was Sicko's old Windows, you know, we didn't have the ability to cut and chop. So you had to one take your stuff and then pause, and then it'll be next. And then, but everybody had to one take it. You know, there wasn't no room to fix the track. Yeah. Because we didn't have the full program. Yeah. But I mean, I heard the song, and it was dope. You know, it was dope. And they kept telling me, they were like, man, come on, hop on the track. Because they had already had a few other songs out. They were like, hop on the track. And I was like, man, heck no, bro. Like, even back then when I was hanging out with KB, Jordan and them, we would be over here, I think it was Linda Avenue, where my boy Jordan stayed at. And they would always be freestyling, you know, we smoking. I was the only Migo out there. And everybody freestyling and be like, hey, Lil Allen. They'll call me Lil Allen, because I was always the smallest one out the crew. And be like, hey, Lil Allen, go ahead and freestyle. Be like, nah, bro, like, I'm Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't me. Hey, you put the ball at my feet, though, I'll show you what I can do. And, you know, they would bust out laughing at me. And then, like I said, then we fast forwarded to when Sicko and them were doing it. And they told me, and I told them the same thing. Like, nah, bro, like, this ain't me, you know. I ain't finna sit here and portray to be something I'm not. Yeah. You know, cause I mean, it just really wasn't my calling at the time, you know. So then they kept dropping music, and then one day I was just like, let's do it, you know. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, they laugh, you know. It is what it is. But I'm about to show them, because they kept insisting. So pretty much, I think I did it because they kept insisting. Yeah. You know, and I just wanted them to shut up. Yeah. So I just went on ahead and did it and be like, all right, it's finna be lame. So they gonna hear it. They gonna be like, oh, nah, he lame. Don't get him on the track no more. But then, well, I did it, and they were like, "Hey, man, this is real dope," you know. Like, let's put it on Facebook. And then I was like, nah, hold on, bro. Like, nah.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Like, I did it for us.
Yeah, but
you know, it was just a little crew thing. You know, it was just music for our ears.
Messing around.
Yeah, it was music for our ears. So, you know, they were like, let's put it on there, man. It is what it is. If we ain't getting no good feedback or you don't like the comments or whatever on it, like, I'll take it off. You know, they respect it. I was like, all right, F it, you know, put it up.
Yeah.
Man, we got so much love off of there, and after that, I was just like, shit. Well, let's keep making music.
Yeah, like
you know. Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we probably got some. So, well, all right, let's keep making music, and shit, look where I'm at now.
Yeah. It's funny how those type of things work out because we've had our conversations about how, sometimes when you don't really look for something is when something actually awesome blossoms out of it.
Yeah.
Because it just happens out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. So I think that's pretty cool because you never know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Especially now when I sit back and like I was telling you last time, because where you come from, it's like the little mic. Now I'm in the studio now.
Like a legit studio,
going crazy and it's like, we came from rapping on a map book, and it's like now we got somebody else recording us, It's a great feeling, it's a great feeling. I like it.
On that topic, when people are really specific about who they record with, and the type of people that they want around their grind, their music.
Mm-hmm.
What is it something that you look for when you're actually recording with somebody, whether it be an artist or an actual producer that's mixing your vocals?
To be honest, I like to see them open up, kind of in the sense of, I don't want to get there and be like, oh man, what's up? Like, just get straight to it. If a producer, that's more what I look like is trying to build a bond. Because I feel like when you build a bond, then you actually get to know them, and it's like they actually critique your stuff. I like when people give me an honest opinion about mine. That's why I record so much with O. When I go with O, and there's been a couple of times where I go in there and I record and be like, hey, LA, I ain't feeling this song, but it is what it is, or sometimes I record something like, hey bro, you need to add this. We'll add it. He'll be like, hey bro, if we don't like it, we'll take it back off. Boom. Somebody who does that, I don't like just going to people who will sit there and be like, all right man, your hour starts right now, let's go. Let's get it over with.
So you really want to set the mood and set the vibe because...
Exactly.
So basically you want to bring out the best in people.
Yeah, exactly. Because, if I bring out the best in you, you're going to bring out the best in me. So now I know how we working. You build that relationship, you get comfortable, and then, you actually start opening up more. Plus, you gotta get comfortable, because then I feel like that's when your best music comes out. Because then if you with somebody who don't say nothing, or you feel like they don't like your music or this and that, then you're not going to go in the booth and do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
You're going to hold back. And when you're comfortable, you know that they're going to give you an honest opinion. You're going to go in there and lay it all down. And I mean, if they F with it, they F with it. If they don't, then it is what it is.
Absolutely.
But you're doing you're giving 100% out of your side too.
Yeah, absolutely. In that sense, when you're working with other artists, besides the producers, how do you feel when you're working with people like Baldy? Baldy's, he has a big presence here in the same city.
Yeah.
I know you guys. Yeah, y'all came from the same place.
Yeah.
You grew up together. What's it like working with him? Because I know you guys got a couple songs together. A couple sessions together. What's that like?
That's dope, man. Baldy, man, it's my brother from another mother. A lot of people don't know, but I've been knowing Baldy. I probably had to say since probably elementary school, or maybe it's got to be from elementary school. We go way, way back. And, sometimes, we don't be around each other like that because, he's got his own career he got trying to going on, and I got mine. But it's all love, when we see each other, it's all love. Like, we see each other and it's like we've been hanging out every day.
Yeah.
It ain't like, oh man, you acting nah. It's all love. When we get the studio, it's been a couple occasions, like I said, we got songs and sessions, and be like, hey bro, I need you to pull up. I got the song for you, bet. Like, he ain't with the oh, I can't go this and that. Like, I'm there, you know, like that's how much love he showed me. I can't do nothing but talk good about my mans, you know, like much respect for him and his grind, you know, because I seen him come from nothing like I have.
Yeah.
You know, he's been one of the people who have actually pushed me to become who I am. Because at first I didn't even want to like take it serious because, like I said, I'm Hispanic. You know, I didn't feel like that shot was there for me. I feel like everything was gonna be a waste of time. So then Barty was like, heck nah, bro, like let's do this. Like, you know, I got you too. You know, you my bro. I was like, bet. And just be in the studio, man. It's a great vibe. We smoke, we drink. You know, it's awesome. Make hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's awesome.
You know, speaking of Baldy too, because you know he just dropped his last project.
Yeah.
From Baldy versus the State.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
You know, it was really dope.
Yeah.
You know, in what sense, what can we expect from you, and you know, on a project? Because to this moment, you haven't dropped the project at all.
Well, I haven't dropped the project at all. One of the reasons because you know, I feel like I'm not where I want to be at to be able to drop a whole project yet. You know, because when I drop something that big, I want to give you all of me. I don't want to give you half of me. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna do a whole 13, 14 song EP or album, whatever you want to call it, I want it to be a great album. Like, even if I don't drop one the rest of the year or maybe the year after that, but I want people to be like, damn, that project right there was well formed, well thought, you know.
Yeah, of course.
It has a great scheme to it. It has a great vision of what it's trying to get out.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I haven't put something out so big like that, because I want to make sure I'm mentally prepared for what I'm gonna do, because I want other people to see my vision.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because you just don't want to put something out.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, just drop something.
Yeah, like exactly, and just start giving you random stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm gonna make something that big, it's gonna be organized. It's gonna be done the right way.
And do it the way you want to do it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But I think that's good enough, man. You know, it was good talking to you. You know, we'll get another session in, but we're about 20 minutes in. It's gonna be a lot for us to cut in, cut out.
All right, sounds good.